Okay, so your kid wants an expensive
Power Wheels
Hot
car,
but you don't feel like paying for one. You go on Facebook Marketplace, or you find somebody that is giving away
a junky old Power Wheels.
Right? Whatever battery kit you have at home, whether it be DeWalt or Ryobi, you get one of these conversion kits on Amazon for about 18 bucks. 18 bucks, I think we got 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
You cut the old connection out of there, you take the old battery out, and then you pop in your Ryobi lithium-ion battery, fully charged. You still have some work to do. Anyway, you're gonna need some wire nuts. The ones we have are kind of small, so that hasn't really been as easy. They've been falling apart. But if you do this right, you're gonna have a blast with this, because it's gonna make your Power Wheels faster than it ever was, and the batteries will probably last longer than they ever did. And you don't have to worry about losing your battery or charger or whatever, because you can just keep on using whatever Milwaukee, DeWalt, Ryobi, whatever battery you have at your house. Buy the conversion kit for it on Amazon. It's pennies on the dollar. Battery. Buying used Power Wheels.
And this lasts too.
We found this one in the neighborhood. Someone was giving it away. We found in another neighborhood that was at the trash. It was at the street, and Benji wired this one up as well. We took the Ryobi kit out of here because we wanted to put it on the Warthog. So we'll either buy another Ryobi kit so we'll have that one going too, or we'll just switch it out when we're ready. This is like a 34-year-old unit. When we got the power hooked up to it, it was good for a while, but we blew out both of the gearboxes. But we replaced the gearboxes, and we've done a video on that, so you can fast forward to that section. If that happens to you, we'll show you how to fix the gearboxes and get them going again. We have the 18-volt high-performance lithium-ion battery. It's Benji's 1992 Power Wheels Corvette.
Yeah, it's really old.
And we swapped the old battery system out for one of these conversion kits.
I'm already gonna close it.
20 bucks, I think, for 2 of them, right?
Yeah, and I do have a Lamborghini over there. The door's barely locked.
many people asked about the Warthog and whether it was still working. It still works, but we just did the Ryobi conversion kit on it, and it's
Because
now better than ever.
Well, there was a green one, and it was not as powerful, so we took my dad's truck part that had this one, and now it runs good, but yeah, that's why we have this one in, which is
How many
a
amps?
35 amps.
35 amp.
Yeah. And we have a
What are we gonna do to the tire to keep it from melting away? Because you're just spinning it, spinning it, spinning it.
Ready? All right, go.
They look like they're about the same speed. Oh, the Corvette's catching them.
Oh yeah. Now, wait, how fast?
9 miles an hour.
So the Corvette probably goes like 10.
Look at all the tread is gone. You're gonna have no tires soon.
I'm thinking we just buy a rubber tire. All right, let's do a true race.
What is it?
Holy crap! It goes 80 miles an hour.
Something wrong, I guess. We need to get this push washer off.
So
In order to get that off, first you pry this black thing off with a flathead screwdriver, and then you work yourself around this push washer with another screwdriver.
and it has to be a flathead.
And you want to keep on working your way around it. That way you don't mess this up, because you're going to need this again when you put it all back together.
And right now
All
we're
right,
just
keep that and put it in a safe spot, because you're going to need it. All right, so we're gonna take these 2 screws out and loosen up the motor. We'll take the motor off. We're gonna leave this on. Then we're going to take this motor out and put it onto this old gearbox. And luckily, these 2 screws match up perfectly to the new motor. So this clamps in here like this. And in order to get that out, you need to put the screwdriver in between this tab and here and push this tab in towards the motor, and then simultaneously pulling the back part out. And then you're able to get the motor out of the motor housing. This was the motor that was attached, and we tested it and it's no longer spinning. So we're gonna put the new motor on here and marry it to the old gearbox, which is still good because you can tell the gears are still spinning in here. Mama just made the video better. We took out the 3 screws from the new gearbox, removed the new motor, and here it is. This is a metal sprocket versus a plastic sprocket on the last one.
And he's putting the screws back together. You want to see if the thing has like is lined up with the screw holes in the gearbox motor.
Yeah, and I like to bend these out a little bit.
Yeah.
To make them easier. All right, I got some solder, a soldering iron here, and I soldered the wires.
I thought we just grabbed
So now I'm gonna lock this into place right here, this way. And these wires go right in here. You just got branded by the soldering iron.
Benji, what you doing? You causing trouble today?
All right, now for the final piece.
Ivan be like, I don't even like Ricky and Benji anymore. And I'm like, why? He's like, because they're mean. And I'm like, they're not mean, Ivan.
It's just that you're being mean to us.
Yeah.
No, I'm staying on business with the hook thing. If he finds the hook, then he can come back inside.
Oh, that's not in our way. It sounds like when you stop, it sounds like a jet is stopping.
We just put the Ryobi conversion kit in the Warthog, and we're going to see how fast it goes. Fixed the Corvette. It's got positive traction now.